what's going on in this pool kind of boxing. Now, Ryan Garcia, he got that jab, he got that speed, he got that left hook. You know what I'm saying? You can see how he likes to set you up. You know what I'm saying? The way he got that fast, super reflexes, man. You know what I'm saying? He can really get to you before you get to him. You know what I'm saying? You got, because Tank is really short. You know what I'm saying? He's got a short reach. And Ryan, you know what I'm saying? He goes back and forth, you know what I'm saying, trying to bait you. You know what I'm saying, to the trap. He always sets up that guard, you know what I'm saying, before he throws that left hook, just like right there, bam. You know what I'm saying? So he's very sneaky. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to stop what Ryan's doing because he's so fast. He's got those twitch muscles. You know what I'm saying? He's superhuman fast. That's why Roy Jones Jr. kind of endorsed him because really Ryan Garcia kind of, reminds him of himself, you know what I'm saying, with the natural abilities, you know what I'm saying, and it being a super athlete. And I think with the power involved, you see him going to the body of Luke Campbell and he just decimated him. Now with Tank, it's more, Tank is just a powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? He got the uppercuts, he can walk you down, he could take a shot, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He could break your body down, you know what I'm saying, with sheer power. You know, he can box too, the way he did with Isaac Cruz. You know what I'm saying? He did some really good boxing in that match. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be interesting to see if Ryan can keep Tank on the outside. See how Tank switches angles, you know what I'm saying, when he get to a certain position, because he's going to have to get to that position right there so he can reach Ryan. And Ryan is going to take a lot for him to keep Tank at distance, I think it's going to take a few rounds for Tank to work his way in, you know what I'm saying? Or because, Tank is, Ryan Garcia, he fights better coming forward, or he fights better if he can bait you, because Tank could do both, you know what I'm saying? He's very versatile, just like he got Rolly Romero here, to step in, and he was overly aggressive, and Tank, you know what I'm saying, just countered him with a nice left, straight left off the ropes. And if he can get Ryan, you know what I'm saying, I don't think he can bait Ryan because Ryan is going to be moving like this, in and out, you know what I'm saying, taking little small steps, trying to use his reach to clip Tank, you know what I'm saying, with a left or with a right, and he got fast hands, you know what I'm saying, so Tank can't make the mistake of not having that guard up. Can Ryan, you know what I'm saying, take advantage of, you know what I'm saying, Tank's guard, going around it, maybe going to the body, maybe, you know what I'm saying, throwing a jab and, you know what I'm saying, trying to bait Tank to open up, I think Tank going to take some shots in this fight because he's going to have to get the Tank. He's going to have to get to Ryan Garcia's body in order to beat him, to knock him out. He's going to have to close that distance. And it's going to be hard for Tank to get past those fast hands because Ryan got a lot of power. But I think the mental stress and the mental pressure that Tank is going to put on Ryan, I believe Tank is going to walk through the fire to get to Ryan Garcia's body, just like he did with Hector Garcia and just like he did with Marius Barrios, you know what I'm saying? And he's going to psychologically, you know what I'm saying, where the pressure is going to be too much on Ryan Garcia. He's going to mentally wear him down once he see Tank can take a shot and keep coming. And I think that Tank could take Ryan's shot, but I don't think Ryan could take Tank's shot. And I think that's going to be the difference. And I think once Ryan feel the power of Tank, it's going to be hard for him to stay in the fight and focus on winning. I think he'll be in survival mode because he hasn't fought on this level. And I understand that Ryan has all the amateur pedigree, but he hasn't been honing that amateur pedigree. You know what I'm saying? By jumping out of fights, and you know what I'm saying. Tank, Devin Haney, and Shakur, they've been gaining their experience and their confidence. But Ryan, you know what I'm saying, this going to be a big stage fight for him, fighting Tank Davis. So there's going to be I know that Ryan is working on this kill move, to keep Tank from coming in on the inside and just walking him down. But that's going to be over 12 rounds. Can he do it for 12 rounds? The mental pressure is going to be devastating for Ryan Garcia. We seen how he reacted once he beat Luke Campbell, and Luke Campbell was not a tornado like or a powerhouse like Tank Davis. So it's going to be a lot of pressure on him. That night, and he's not used to the big stage, championship level type of pressure that's going to be on him when he faced Tank Davis. So especially somebody who has just as many special abilities as he has, and I don't think that Ryan boxing IQ is as high as Tank Davis. So I think he got those factors working against him. Tank's combat experience is levels above Ryan Garcia, and not just because he's a better athlete or just because it's just because he's been honing his skills against different opposition, and Ryan hasn't. And I think that's where we're going to see the discrepancy. And um, will Ryan be successful at times? I do believe so. You know what I'm saying? Because Tank is going to have to figure him out. Tank takes a while to get the angles, the speed. He takes shots, so he's going to lose rounds like he usually do. And I think Ryan is going to try to capitalize on that, you know, with Tank being a slow starter. But I think eventually, the longer the fight goes, of course, Tank is going to find his flaws and figure them out, and he's going to start putting his hands on him. And I think once the tide of the fight goes against Ryan, I think that's when psychologically he's going to break down. Not only mentally, Tank's going to get there physically, but Tank is going to take some damage in this fight because Ryan, once a person fights scared and, they feel fear, they will hurt you. They will hurt you, like a rattlesnake, a baby rattlesnake. Don't have any control over his venom once he bite you. And that's going to be Ryan on fight night. He's going to have a lot of speed. He's going to have a lot of nervous energy, and it's going to wear him out. So his best bet is to jump on Tank and try to get him up out of there before Tank can figure him out.